So we're almost ready to start off. James' son plays pretty much half the characters in the game, so it's really just a toss-up on what he's going to choose. Evan is sticking with the tried and true Ness. Looks like James is going to be sticking with Lucina.
This is awesome.
Lucina versus Ness. So I know for a fact that Small Child hates anime sword boys and girls. So
I was just going to ask the question, who outranges who here in terms of the attacks with the sword or the neutral airs and the forward airs from Ness, but I guess if they don't like them, it must be Lucina who outranges them.
yeah, it's because the sword, so a lot of Ness's moves are disjointed, but on all of those moves, the sword outreaches. He's got the PK Fire and the PK Thunder and that sort of stuff, which clearly has more range, but in terms of just straight up attacking back and forth, Lucina's got the advantage and can hit him safely while he's trying to go for his aerials, which are kind of his main source of racking up percents here.
Right. Yeah, he's having a little bit of trouble getting in, but I mean, in terms of the percent, we just started and it's pretty even, I'd say.
We got a lot, good smash attack. I'll do it.
Yo, what's up? Yeah, you can join if you want. You can pull up a chair or we can swap on out.
Reach behind you to get my water every single time.
Yeah, no worries.
Here, you can have the seat since you're eating.
No, it's okay. I want to.
You want to just reach over
Yeah.
awkwardly?
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's fine. We'll do that.
So Lucina, Lucina taking the first stock.
I'm gonna soda.
Almost an entire stock up on him now. Ness still having that hard time getting in. You can see every time he gets close, Lucina blocks him out with either an aerial or some sort of jab or tilt. She's going for the smash attacks already. He's not even at 100%, and she's already looking to close out the stock. That'll do it.
Second one.
Dang. So we've seen a lot of character variation from James. This is looking pretty clean. I'm curious to see if he'd switch even given a result like this.
I think James plays his own personal game of wanting to play as many characters as possible throughout the
I
tournament.
feel that way sometimes too. In fact, I was talking to John earlier saying that in our matches, I wonder if he had just stuck with like one character, if it would have turned out differently. But, it's another thing to get a win or to get a loss. It's another thing to get an entire 3 stock and still switch off character. That's ballsy.
Yeah. It's definitely feeling yourself if that is the case. I mean, one back air from Ness will take that stock.
She didn't go for the read when Ness was down. It was interesting. He was down. I thought for sure she was just going to go for the tipper. I know she doesn't have that mechanic, but the forward smash. She's at 150, so she's got all the rage she's going to get. Ness isn't super heavy.
Tries to go for the Hail Mary.
I think she could.
Yep, there it is.
She can close it out with one hit. Dang.
161% on the 3 stock. Looking super strong on that Lucina.
So we're talking a lot about James switching characters, but I guess the
What else
question.
does Evan play?
I don't know.
He plays the Falcon. We could see him bring out the Captain
That is
Falcon.
true.
His Falcon is super strong.
He gets every edge guarding attempt that he tries with the little up air. He's super consistent with it.
Really good. He's really good at timing that out. I play a little bit of Captain Falcon, and whenever we get the Ditto,
He does. He's switching.
switches. Look, I'm
He's a
telling you,
mad
it's his own
lad.
personal little game. He just wants to see how many characters he can stomp with.
One day when this tournament
He's
gets
a Pokemon trainer.
bigger and bigger, we'll have enough competitors that he can clear the entire board.
Just marks him off mentally in his head every time he picks one. But Evan going with the Pokemon trainer, something we very rarely see, if at all.
Yeah,
This is
I don't know
possibly
if I've seen him play it ever.
secret lab tech here that he's been working on.
It's working out, 53%, and especially against Ike, Squirtle's going to have a really easy time racking up damage pretty quickly. Ivysaur's going to be pretty good against Ike too because of his range.
Yeah.
Ike would body Charizard, but we'll see. Charizard is generally considered to be the weakest of the 3 anyway, right? So yeah, not too much loss.
I wonder,
there.
he's sticking with the Squirtle for pretty high percents here.
He is.
I'm kind of wondering if he's just trying to see how long he can hold out with it.
Maybe.
Or if he might go with the Ivysaur switch at some point.
You get 1 life for each Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, even among the pro players that play Pokemon Trainer, they obviously have one that they prefer, right? Leffen notoriously prefers Ivysaur, and a lot of other competitors say sometimes that even though Charizard is bad, they're pretty good with him. So I'm wondering if this is more of a Squirtle pick than anything else. You know,
It could be. He does switch to the Ivysaur, so we'll see if maybe he can find a little bit more success with this, because I know he's much better at getting those kills, because
Right.
Squirtle's really good at getting those combos to get the percents up, and then Ivysaur has a lot of power moves that he can use to close out stocks.
Yeah, and a long reach. The interesting thing about this specific scenario is Ike's like renowned move, right, that you can kind of spam over and over is the full hop neutral air, which you see him throwing out there. And Ivysaur's big, powerful attack is his up air. So I don't know who wins that interaction. If they keep going for it, we might see them knock each other out.
I don't know if that clanks or if that's just gonna and gets them with the up tilt.
So he'll probably stick with Charizard for a little bit.
And gets the stocks.
Right
which
back
is-
to Squirtle.
yeah.
And we're all even again. So what was it? It was about 80%, 80 or 90% for
He was
until he
close to
switched to
100 before he swapped. It was a lot of percent.
Yeah. So let's see if that happens again. But as you were saying, the damage racked up on him, insane from only a few hits.
Yeah. He's holding his own here, keeping it pretty even.
This is way closer than I would have expected from having never seen
Evan play
Evan
Pokemon Trainer. Yeah.
But the weak points of Squirtle kind of coming out there, dying at around 100 or so. Yeah, it's unfortunate. He's opting to stay as Ivysaur rather than use his invulnerability to go back to Squirtle. Probably checks out given Ike's percentage. That could be another thing. He could have just not switched because he was either on a roll or just didn't have time.
Yeah, that's true. Going for the forward smash there.
Going for dash attack, fishing for that up air.
Yeah, because if he lands that up air right now,
Oh,
yeah.
that was a good read by James. He knows he wants that.
Oh
no!
It did grab. I don't know what happened there. That was We'll
Unfortunate.
have to run that one back in the box.
Yeah.
See what happened.
Submit to Sakurai.
I mean, I know if you latch on, you don't immediately teleport there. You hang down, but I didn't know.
I didn't
it's
know it would
possible.
break. Like
Yeah.
snap. Maybe hit down or something.
Maybe at
Fast
the
spell it?
worst possible point, with
Yeah.
pixels away from the blast zone. What do you think? Stay on Pokemon Trainer or move? And what about James Sun?
I think James Sun seems like he's going to stick with. I mean, James Sun has to have first pick, so I think I
That's
would wait
true.
to see what he picks first.
Right.
If he picks a sword character, his Pokemon Trainer did look really good.
It did.
He could switch to the Pichu or the Pikachu. I know he plays both of those.
First game was a 3-stock, right? When he went
First game was a 3-stock.
Yeah.
But I'd say against anything other than like a sword character, maybe. Young Link,
I have no
I have no clue. I would probably.
Interesting.
Yeah, I actually like this a lot just because he's way more comfortable on the NES.
Right.
I mean, we just know how many hours he's put into the NES.
Right.
And I think like, given that it's kind of an unknown matchup from our perspective, I would go with comfort here. Just like, he is a sword character, but he does have very short range too.
For sure. Young Link, of course, a very heavy projectile-based character, which should be good for Ness because his down B, you'll see a big blue glow around him, absorbs projectiles. But unfortunately, that only works for energy projectiles, like laser beams and stuff like that.
I believe it does work for the flame arrow, though, strangely.
Oh, really?
Fire, the arrow part.
Okay. And it also works for the bomb's explosion, but it won't work for the boomerang. You'll still get hit by the arrow, and you could still get clocked by the bomb as well.
He also can forward smash the projectiles back, though, which is
That
something
is
that's not
true.
we don't see very often, but I mean that is possible.
Yo, what's up, Mr. Khan? Good to see you.
Yo, Mark, spamming emotes in the chat. Thank you for joining, dude.
We got some copy pots to look forward to now. You remember he started off in the last video? That was so good.
Yo, and
There
Evan
you
taking the first
go.
time, feeling confident, immediately gets up smashed, but that's fine.
Maybe, there's a saying about taunting, and it's questionable in a tournament environment, but good to see that the two competitors are still having fun.
If you're feeling confident enough to taunt,
That's true.
taunt.
Yeah.
It's a mental game sort of thing.
But if you taunt and you lose, you gotta live with it.
Yeah. Could have been any other move.
So Sun getting a lot of percents here to start off with on the second stock, already near 100.
One thing I saw in that first stock that was really cool was he set up one of Link's classic like step ladder, I think them call them, or whatever, combos where he hits you up and then he hits you again and then he finishes with the upbeat. And Ness actually was able to come down with a forward air and stop his approach from that. Ooh, that is, oh my goodness.
Hits the bomb with his recovery, stuns him enough to give him a chance to knock him out there.
There's no way that was planned.
And no, I mean,
Wouldn't
he
put it
would say
past
calculated, but I think that was just a happy accident.
Yeah. He's got that boomerang coming back, avoiding it, doing a good job. Link's about to run out on the fuse for that bomb.
So one thing, Jameson's very good at those quick like landing command, like chain grabs.
Yes.
With Link, like he will grab you when you think there's no chance that he's gonna be able to pull that off.
Yeah, Ness is looking super good this stock.
Yeah.
Hasn't.
He's definitely down a bit.
Yeah.
That grab it.
He's playing from a disadvantage, but he keeps getting Link off stage, and we all know about that Ness down air that can spike you.
That could have been it. That was very close. Gets him with the up smash. That'll
do
take
it.
the stock.
92%.
He's at a pretty big disadvantage here, but you know, if he, you know, all it takes is one good combo from Ness, and he can pull this back.
I don't know how I'd play this. Both characters love that space, so just sitting on the side and spamming your projectile like over B with Ness at this point, I don't think it'll do much. I think it'll just continue to rack up the damage.
And those fire arrows from Link will actually kill.
Yeah.
Down smash from Link. Almost DI'd it. That was a good match though.
GG's.
And there's Bran with the copy pasta. It's good to see you still got that available.